So right now, what you're viewing, I'm gonna let you see this right here. See the artist right here who actually did this, made this picture a long time ago. I got this in my studio just like for a visual. I love nature. It says LonnieStudio.com. They got his telephone number down there. He's on IG also. And he's a great artist. This is one of my pictures I always kept in my studio, you know what I mean? Just for me, you see the sky, you see all three dimensions, like my father used to say, you know, you see the sky, you see the mountains, you see the tree, you see level ground, you know what I mean? This is a picture I always kept in my studio just for like for peace of mind. For me, I love nature. So right here to the right, what I have right here is piano progressions, basic chords, different keys. That's what this is right here right now, the scale. You see this actual chart, you know what I mean? I want y'all to see that, you know, so 3 principal chords, that's the major, and then you got the minors, then after that you got extra. You know what I mean? So what I did today with this actual beat, you know, you can do like a steel on it so you can see it, you know what I mean? All different variations, that kind of thing if you want to, you know. So what I did on this actual beat right here today, you know what I mean, that's the actual key that each chord scale is in, going down to the left side, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, you know. So this actual beat that I did right here today, actually, my first chord is the A's. So I play that within the actual beat itself. Then after that, what I did, I copied that chord 3 more times. So that way I can have a chord for each bar of the actual beat that I have. It's the actual 4-bar beat. I'm not trying to do any 3-bar chords. Because you know, it's like 4 and more. You know, you get a better result. The actual track, the actual beat itself. You know, the actual chord progression, the actual melody within the actual scale. So that's what I've really been working on. You know, in order to get a different result, you got to do something different. So that's what I did this time. On my previous beats, I might have had like a chord I played on the actual MPC one, and I had like different variations, whatever, but on the MPC one, it shows like within the pad form, you have notes, you have chromatic chords, you have progressions, and then you have hold on, let me go in there real quick just to let y'all know. Make sure I'm saying everything correctly. But yeah, hold on. You have, boom, let me see. Go in here, you have, in pad form, you have chromatic, then you have chords. Then after that, you have progressions on the left-hand side. Then on your right-hand side, you have notes, and you have chromatic chords, then you have custom. So with me, I made sure that my actual bass is in the actual key of A. And then after that, I did the actual chord progression of what we have right here. The chord progression in the actual, I'm gonna put my camera close up to you so y'all can actually see what I'm talking about. But the first chord on the actual progression under 3 principal chords, and that's A major, then you have D major. Then after that you have E7. The E7 is not a major or a minor chord, so that is a dominant. So I had to look inside my actual progressions to find the actual chord itself. And then on the very end, after the minor chords, it says extra, and I added that E7. So for the 3rd and 4th bar, I have E7 for the 3rd bar. For the 4th bar of my beat, I have A7. And so like I said, I actually got the E7 and the A7 in the progressions. I have the actual A and the actual D within the actual chord, so the major chord, A major chord, D major chord. But then the actual E7 in the 3rd chord is, I had to go to progression to get actual chord, and the 4th chord, which is the extra chord, the A7, I have that in progressions also. So that was how I made the actual beat. But like I said, I had the first chord, then I copied that chord, then I changed it to the actual D chord, the A chord. I copied the actual chord, but I changed it to the actual D major. Then for the third one, I made sure I went to the progression, look at the E7 chord. Then for the fourth one, I got the A7 chord. So that's how I made this actual beat. It was a fact of me actually copying the first chord and then have different variations for each bar for different chords. Because with actual beats, that's what makes you go back to different beats that we like so much. It's the actual chord progression and the actual melody, you know. The drums are there, no course, no doubt. You know what I mean? And you have the actual sequence and all that, but the actual chord progression and actual melody pulls you into the actual beat, you know. But yeah, I just trying to show everybody something different for those who trying to go the extra mile and do something different and switch it up and keep on progressing, you know. That's what it's all about, progression. It's all about progression, you know. That's what it's all about. Progression and making better moves, you know. Like I said, this right here, I got this actual chart off of Amazon a while back, piano progressions. Yeah. And what it says is key, then it says 3 principal chords, then you have minor chords, then you have the extra, you know? That's what it is, basically in a nutshell. But, you know, I'm using MPC 1 and I want to be able to use it just like I'm supposed to use it for me, that is. Just another extension of the actual keys that it has on it, but the progressions, but be able to use it in a way that I can level up and not just be barely touching the surface for me when it comes to actually making tracks and beats. Yeah, so peace everybody out there, you know. Right now I'm about to just play the beat, get an idea how it sound, you know. Check it out, y'all. Let me see 1 second. Moving this little chord where my earphones are at. So here's the beat right here, you know. Let me see. Let's start back. Yo. Yeah. Metamorphosis beats. So that's basically it for this one right here, for this video, you know. Little guide, that kind of thing, you know what I mean? Little tutorial of what I did in order to level up. Peace. 1.